So welcome back, carpers, to another episode with me, the Bankside Blogger. We're back on Moreton Fisheries, aka PEX, for another 20, well, it's not even 24 hours anymore, it's about 18 hours. Overnighter with the lad. We've got our rods out already, all set up, ready to go. I was here last weekend and didn't record a video, and I actually caught a fish. So my blanking spell is over. If you follow me on Facebook, you would have seen it by now, but here it is anyway in all of its glory. It's not the best looking carp I've ever caught, and it's by no means not the biggest, but it means quite a lot to me, as it broke a 2.5 month blank, I think it was. So that's out of the way, that's done with. I caught that one over a bed of particle actually. I was fishing over some maize and maple peas, a bit of a spod mix, put about 15 spoms out and had that fish. It was on a 12mm Northern Special on a little Ronnie rig, standard sort of thing that I do. That's how I caught that one, so hopefully we're trying to repeat that again and catch another fish or two. Would be nice. We're back on the same peg that we were on last weekend, fishing one rod to the same sort of area. I've actually brought a Deeper Pro with me this time. Chris and I at the shop decided to go halves and get one, so we're sharing one. I brought it with me, got it out for its first outing. I've never used one before. I'm not going to show you any footage of it because I don't know how to do that and it's not that interesting. I've had it out there for about an hour and a half or so. Lad was holding the phone, I was reeling in the Deeper. It's the Deeper Pro, the Wi-Fi one, and it's pretty much all 6 foot. It varies from 5 foot 6 inches to 6 foot everywhere. Light silt, light chod, which I knew anyway from fishing here previously. There's a couple of 6 foot holes, which is what, a couple of inches different from the rest of the lake. A little couple of 6 foot holes here and there. And a couple of them are quite close in as well to where we're fishing, and then it shelves right up obviously to the bank here. Margins do shelve off quite dramatically in this pool, as I know from seeing it on when it's low on water. So it's just a bit of an insight really. I didn't see any, what I think, of fish on the Deeper. There was a couple of spots that were appearing above the lake bed. That could have been anything, I don't know how to read it properly. So if any of you got a Deeper Pro out there, got any tips for me, hit me up, send me a message, comment on the video below, let me know how you get on with yours. I thought I'd use it here firstly because I know the lake, I know the makeup of it, I know how it is, so it's just to sort of reiterate what I know in my head and see how it appears on a Deeper. But we're going to be using that a lot more, feature finding and things like that in coming videos, coming months, etc. And if I get to figure out how it works really well, I'll do a little video with you on it so you can see it working. So this session we are all set up, as I've said, ready to go. I've got 2 rods out, Lucas has got his rod out. I've got a white krill wafter, giving that a try on a slip D rig over a bed of the Pimp Supreme Marine, and my other one I have got a single 12mm yellow Northern Special out, which I caught the fish on last weekend. I've got that out over a few freebies as well, so pretty standard tactics, nothing really strange or out of the ordinary. I've decided to stick my rods in the water for some reason, don't know why, just thought it looked really carpy, so I decided to do that. So that's it for the start of this session. Let's see what it brings. Hopefully we can get a fish on the bank. Would be nice for the cameras, I know. Weather-wise, it's quite cold actually. It's only a couple of degrees at the moment. Overcast, drizzly, a bit carpy if it wasn't for the temperature. Air pressure's just over 1,000 millibars, so not too high, not in that perfect zone either. It's just been that big full blue moon that everyone's been taking pictures of and put on Facebook. That was yesterday or the day before, 2 days ago I think it was. So it's just been that, so we're in the tail end of a full moon cycle. Whether that'll have any impact on this session, I don't know. I'm not even sure if I believe this whole big common full moon thing. I know that big commons come out of full moons, whether it's a coincidence or not, I'm not sure. But yes, so this is the start of the session. Let's see how we get on. Hopefully we can get a fish in the bank. Otherwise it's going to be more B-roll, and yes, there's going to be music in this video unfortunately. Let's sit back, have a cup of tea, and let's see if we can catch you a fish from the camera. me folks, I don't know what time it is. Probably about midnight, something like that. I haven't had a chance to look at the clock. And as you can probably tell by this background, I caught a fish. I've just weighed it. It's the biggest fish I've ever caught from Moreton. And it's a fish that I didn't believe was actually in here for a very long time. So saying I'm happy about this is an understatement. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I'm shaking, I'm that happy. This is an unbelievable moment for me. I'm gonna get her up. She's behaved so far. Get a bit of water on her first. £22, 8 ounces. Yes, absolutely buzzing. I never realised there was a fish this big in here at all. Would never believe it. Just clean that off a little bit. But on a freezing cold night at the start of February, I finally caught it. £22, 8 ounces is a big win here, I do believe, but I'm quite content with this one, let me tell you that. Caught it about 85 yards, chucked towards the other side as everyone else had left. Single pimped white krill pop up. On a Ronnie rig. Did the trick. I'll show you the other side. Here's the other side. Absolutely wicked fish. So happy with this. You wouldn't believe. Over the moon. Oh. I'm going to slip her back, get that rod. Oh, get that rod straight back out again to the same spot. Hopefully be able to get another one, but to be honest, if I don't, I am ecstatic with this one. Yes. Well, good morning everyone. And what a morning it is. It's absolutely freezing. Hi buddy. Hi buddy. Oh. The lad's just woken up. I've got the stove on in the bivvy, warming my hands up, just made myself a brew. Nothing else happened last night after that fish. Don't really care, to be honest. What I'm into, £22, 8 ounces, my biggest ever fish from Moreton. I, for many years, didn't believe there was a fish over £20 in here and didn't believe people when they told me they caught one. Bit of a pessimist like that, I suppose, if that's the right word. And I finally had one, and what a minter it was as well. Came off a long rod. The far bank had cleared away they'd all gone home last night, so I thought I'm going to send one over there. So I think I said last night it was 85 yards. It wasn't 85 yards, 17.5 wraps. Still wrapping as if it's 12-foot rods, even though I'm using my 10-footers. So do the maths. It's far too early for me to do the maths. It's about 7:30 in the morning. So that's where it's from, over towards the far side, on a Ronnie rig, the hybrid Ronnie pack, on some corner boom, helicopter rig setup with a 3.5 ounce lead, with one of my pimped krill pop-ups on there. So again, krill doing the business on a hook bait as usual. So really happy about that, and I never come across very well on the camera when I'm ecstatic or really happy. I've watched the footage back from last night, and believe me, I genuinely was ecstatic. I think I was just a little bit set back by it all. I know to some of you a 22 pound 8 ounce carp may not be massive, but the waters that I fish, that's pretty much the staple size that you get. That might all change soon, but we'll get onto that in another video. But yeah, so I'm really happy with it. Nothing else during the night. The same rod again this morning, just as I woke up, the bobbin lifted. I'm looking at it now, the bobbin lifted by about 1 inch. I think it was a line bite. I'm going to go with that anyway. But nothing else has happened. No other rods have given me any indications or anything at all. So temperature did drop right down last night. I'm sure it would have dropped below freezing. My sling that's up on the tree over there is as stiff as a board. My coat that's soaking wet is a bit stiff as well. So I think it dropped below freezing last night. But that's it. Nice little short video this time. I know the videos have been far and few between recently, just because it's winter you can't do a lot about that, but in the next few weeks or so, with everything now being sorted at the shop, I should be able to get out a bit more and video a bit more as well. Like last weekend I got out, didn't video, got here and just didn't feel it, to be honest. I just wanted to chill out, so I didn't video. But next few weeks it'll all change, loads more content. We might even go back to 2 videos a week during the spring, we'll see. So that's what's coming up. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you ever so much for tuning in and watching the video. If you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Just lets me know I'm putting the right content out for you guys. And I'll see you in the next video.